Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, those of you got, all my subscribers would have seen by now the photos I've been posting and the little short. Yes, just having a bit of a pause on the Tonbridge micro layout project, which is more or less finished, but is the layout really ever finished? That's a question we all have to answer, but alright. This is Pepper Road, which is probably going to be renamed Pepper Road TMD and Depot. So, module number 1, I spent the last couple of days stripping basically, as you can see. I'll see if I can superimpose, add a photo up on screen of what it used to look like for those of you that are new to the channel. But yeah, it's not destruction, it's improving. So first of all, I will say that I always try and save as much material as possible. So this is still the same baseboard. I decided to take the shelf from underneath off because it wasn't really being used, and with module 2 not having that, if I wanted to set it up somewhere else, or on trestles, or on a flat surface, makes it difficult. So wasn't really that necessary. The Digitrax controller is now in its own control enclosure, which is a wooden box, and I'm still working on that. I'm going to soon get an infrared unit to hook into that, so my throttle will become wireless, which will make operations that much easier for both layouts actually. So yeah, so basically what's going to happen in a nutshell, I've still got to remove these trees and this little light tower here, and just flatten off that surface delay track. If there's enough space, the signal box is going to go sort of where those trees are now, so that'll be between the tracks. As per usual, saved all the track. I've just got to buy some more ballast. We'll try and reuse some of the ballast that I've taken up. The only additional piece of track I need, which I'm waiting on, is another left-hand code 124 pico point. So essentially what's going to happen here is the new point will connect onto there, and this will be how all the tracks will be connected together. The track running off the back here is going to run to the end. Yeah, in the next day or so there's going to be a piece of ply attached to the end to box the end, and also it'll probably actually run to about there, because I'm toying with the idea of building a couple of cassettes on a stand, so the trains can actually run on and off this module. And because of limited space, it'll be designed that it can be connected onto the layout and stored away very easily and very quickly. So up to here there's going to be a TMD maintenance shed, and this will be where the locos go in for their servicing, plus stabling additional locomotives good operations will probably require a helper, a shunter. Excuse me. So trains will enter on this track here onto the new point. If you can see, I might just try and so then they'll go through the point, veer to the left through the other point, and then this track here, I have to wet it down, and probably this little scenic section with the bushes and the trees plus that signal are going to have to be moved, and that track will be straightened up and line up with the point there. So that long siding will be the arrival track. So if you can try and imagine, I haven't actually drawn it down on the board. Trains will run in here, through the point and down onto that track, in which case the locomotive will be uncoupled, and then so the Class 08 or the Sentinel can fire up, move down onto that track, pick up the train, pull it back through along here, using this track as a head shunt, and then you can reverse shunt into the other two sidings. So, and of course, yeah, there'll be obviously a track off the new point that runs onto this point here. So a bit more space for my locomotives to stretch their legs, and probably for the rest of the year I've got a new locomotive coming. I won't tell you what it is just yet. It's one I've been wanting for over a year in O gauge, and I managed to find a pre-loved bargain with sound at a price I could just afford. So watch the space. So anyway, that's basically what's happening here. So I've got to put another coat of paint on the vaccine. Once again, I've reused the vaccine from this module, and it's not totally flat, but I've actually tried painting over some leftover foliage from the trees, but I'm going to probably have to sand that back properly and repaint it. So yeah, bit of fun in redeveloping this module, but I believe it'll be make operations even better for this layout, incorporating an extra siding, which will be the TMD. Alright guys, I'll leave it for now, but I will say the module down there will basically be untouched, except for having to relocate that siding and probably a new end piece put on the layout, because at this point in time, unless I get my big model railway room, the lines will not continue down past the end of the layout. So I'll just get a new piece of ply and run that across to the end. Alright guys, keep watching, more good stuff to come, and thanks for following. Like, subscribe and share, and help me promote my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.